Yo, welcome to another video. Welcome back to the Mello episodes, of course. I had a bunch of video ideas, but I decided to stick with this one because I'm a yapper. Like, I like to talk sometimes. I would say, introverted and extroverted at the same time. So why not talk? So for the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm finna be talking shit. As in, today's episode is about how to persevere and how to have confidence. On the having confidence part, all of this is off the dome, by the way. I feel like having confidence is something that the human mind and body already has built in. You just have to find it. What I mean by that is, you just have to have confidence instilled in you. Because if you're like an athlete like myself, you always have to have confidence because you can't have self-doubt. Okay, that's one thing that's the worst part about trying to have confidence, is having self-doubt in yourself. You can't have self-doubt. And the persevering part is where you just have to keep going even with everything that you have going on. For example, like, you just have to get through the setbacks of just, like, I'm doing YouTube, right? So there's gonna be some difficulties in that, and you just have to keep going throughout, everything that's going on. Tell me if I should speak louder, guys. Hold on. But I'm nervous because, like, I don't know what to say. This is just off the dome type of thinking. But you have to understand, like, to bounce back, you have to just have that confidence and just have the tenacity. I don't know what the word tenacity means, but it's a great word. I feel like, to me, tenacity means just a strength to keep going. Okay, no matter what you got going on, the best in the world when it comes to this YouTube shit, you just have to persevere just like they did to get where they're at. You feel me? So, like, you just have to keep going no matter what. And I would say it's just the art. I would say persevering is just the art of just getting through everything, no matter how hard it is. Because no matter how hard a task can be, you just have to keep going, no matter what. And to think of it, you just have to just go. Just have to go. Just kill all that self-doubt in your brain. Because once you have a plan, once you have an idea, I feel like you should just run with it. Sure, you can change it maybe, but you just have to go with some of your ideas and what you have. Okay? And that's what I mean. Just have confidence in everything that you do, because you never know when something can really take off. Because I don't know if this YouTube stuff's going to take off for me. I don't really care. So, like, that's the thing about that. I don't mind. And it's just, you just have to keep going and just have that mindset to where perseverance is always the best thing you can do, because you don't want to give up. Giving up is probably the worst thing you can do, no matter how hard something is. I'm trying to be motivational because I like motivational shit. So you just gotta keep going. No matter how hard you have it in life, I'm telling you, you just have to keep going and keep surviving. And trust me, it could be worse. You could be dead. That's all I know. You could be dead. No joke, man. You could be dead. You could be dead. So that's what I mean. Like, you just have to keep going and just having fun with it. Having fun with the process of anything that you do, and just keep a level head. Just make sure you don't let things affect you long term, where you're just so pressed and affected by it. For example, like, you can't really get mad at everything. You can't have, like, a reaction to everything. You just have to keep going no matter what. No matter how mad you want to get at something, you have to understand, like, is it really worth getting mad about? That's what I feel like the brain should be telling me. Like, that's what I feel like. You just have to keep going. And just that perseverance and the art, Because self-doubt is something that's always going to be there. I know you're going to be thinking, like, what if I can't do this? What if I can't do that? But what if you can, though? You gotta think. What if you can, though? What if you can really do this, but you're just afraid to? That's the thing. What if you can do the thing that you want to do, but you're just afraid to do it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Always have confidence. You never know how far something can go until you really try it. So that's the thing. Because you can achieve anything you want to achieve as long as you put your mind to it. I'm telling you this right now. In my something years of living, I'm gonna have to cut that out. But you have to understand, I've seen people do some very impossible shit. That's in air quotes, because the word impossible is really just possible. It really can turn into possible as long as you pray for it, for my Christians out there, and work for it every single day. You just have to work your ass off for whatever you need and whatever you want, because wants and needs are two different things. But yeah, you have to work your butt off, okay? Just work your ass off, keep your head down, and just go. Just go with the flow. Just go. You gotta think, what could it be? What could it be? What could it be if you succeed? What could it be if you really put your mind to this and it really works out for you? You have to think about that for yourself. Don't think about the if you can't do this. What if you can though? And you're just, like I said, you're just scared. I understand. Fear is a big thing, but it's safe to say, like, fear doesn't define you. And even if you fail a bunch of times, you still have to keep going. No matter how hard life gets, you have to understand, at least you're not dead or in jail somewhere. So you have to understand, you keep going no matter what you have going on, because it could always be worse than the situation that you're in. You could be 6 feet under, guys, I'm telling you. So that's the thing. But for sure, man, for sure, you just gotta keep going. And that's just life. You're gonna have some bumps in the road, man. That's life. Nobody's life is perfect. My life ain't perfect. Whoever's watching this, your life ain't fucking perfect. So you have to keep going throughout the madness that is life, because this life is very much unpredictable and chaotic. Very much chaotic. That's gonna be a word that I might use a lot around here. Chaotic, because this fucking world is unorganized and chaotic and corrupt. Can't tell me that's not the truth. But yeah, this video is what, fucking 8 minutes long? Goddamn. So gotta cut it short in a minute. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I just hope y'all enjoyed that, little yap session. More to come, I'm just trying to, just have fun with it, because I haven't posted in like 3 weeks. It doesn't feel like 3 weeks. It feels like more like a couple days. But honestly, love all y'all. Just keep showing the love, and once August rolls around, that's when the video is gonna pick up a lot more, and I'll be a lot more consistent. So I'll tell you guys that. Definitely got some ideas coming forward. But yeah, it's been Mello. It's been the first episode of Yapping with Mello. I love y'all. See you.